Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cate Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm your host, Zach Pickle. We are coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television Studios, where we bring your community to view. We say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro. It is through the support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like this are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television. If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219. We also want you to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on Facebook and YouTube. Once you're logged into either Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro. Alright, let's start right out with a report from the Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Vries is ready with a report. We're sending over to you, Mr. Vries.
Hi and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary, and get ready because we have a lot to tell you about. So hopefully you'll get out and enjoy some of these activities in the Wolfeboro area. So Saturday and Sunday, July 22nd and 23rd, the Abenaki Water Ski Club presents the Lakes Region Open Water Ski. It all takes place in Back Bay. They're set up and on their way out to the waters early in the morning, and again they'll be there all day. You have a good vantage point if you're anywhere along Bridge Falls Path. You might catch a glimpse of the other end of the skiers when the other end of the waters if you're over in Front Bay Park as well. Saturday is also the next concert in the park presented by the Friends of Wolfeboro Community Band Stand. Southern Rail is up next. That's in the bandstand in Cate Park. The show starts at about 7 o'clock and it goes for a couple of hours. Alright, there is more. There's a Great Waters Music Festival on that Saturday. Has a concert up at Castle in the Clouds at 7:30, and that is the Magic of ABBA. And 569-7710 is the number for Great Waters if you'd like to get tickets in advance. So lots of choices there on the Saturday and Sunday, and there's music in the park on the 24th. So that's a Monday, and that's Bill Parker. And this is put on by the Wolfeboro Senior Center, Center and Meals. And if it rains, the concert still goes on. Again, this is on the 24th. It will be in Great Hall at Wolfeboro Town Hall if we get some rain. Who can imagine that we might get rain? All right, so that's the 24th. 25th is a Tuesday, and remember the Wright Museum has its Tuesday lecture series, so you'll want to call the museum and reserve your seat, 569-1212. New Hampshire Boat Museum, they have on the 27th their Lake Discovery Days from 10:30 in the morning until noon. Call the Boat Museum for more information, 569-4554. And looking ahead a little bit, the 28th, the Great Waters Music Festival is back at Castle in the Clouds with another concert, and this time it is Neil Berg's 50 Years of Rock and Roll. Again, the phone number for tickets, 569-7710. And again, looking ahead a little bit, we have on the 29th also a Saturday evening concert in the park from Wolfeboro Friends of Community Band Stand. And the Kingswood Children's Summer Theater will be putting on their performance Finding Nemo Jr., and it takes place at the Arts Center on the 29th of July. And you can call for more information, 603-704-2787. And please pick up your community calendar of events. We have a whole column here designated to items that happen every week. They're ongoing. So we may not have mentioned them all today. We do periodically, but again, pick up a copy or call us here, 569-2200. And remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. See ya.
Thank you, Ms. DeVries. Here are some other things we would like to share with you. starting with, on Saturday, July 22nd, Southern Rail have a concert at the Wolfeboro Cate Park Band Stand from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy the show. Brought to you by the Friends of the Wolfeboro Bandstand. On Monday, July 24th, the Wolfeboro Maker's Mill will be holding a simple stitching for kids class from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. On Tuesday, July 25th, the Wolfeboro Public Library provides Tell Their Time Story Hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is recommended. On Thursday, July 27th, the Wolfeboro Public Library will provide Preschool Story Hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is recommended. The Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market is at the Nick from 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. On Friday, July 28th, the Wolfeboro Public Library Classic Film Series returns for a movie at the library at 1 p.m. On Saturday, July 29th, the Michael Vincent Band have a concert at the Wolfeboro Cate Park Band Stand from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy the show. Brought to you by the Friends of the Wolfeboro Bandstand. On Sunday, July 30th, the Wolfeboro Maker's Mill will be holding their monthly repair cafe from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is a time when you can bring in broken objects from around your house, and the Maker's Mill staff and volunteers will do their best to help you repair it. On Monday, July 31st, the Wolfeboro Zoning Board of Adjustment will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch this meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting the Zoning Board meeting live on Channel 25 and also on the WCTV YouTube channel. On Tuesday, August 1st, the Wolfeboro Public Library provides Toddler Time Story Hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is recommended. The Wolfeboro Planning Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you'd like to watch this meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this Planning Board meeting live on Channel 25 and also on the WCTV YouTube channel. On Wednesday, August 2nd, there will be a needle felting class for ages 12 and up where you can learn to make a larger-than-life bumblebee at the Wolfeboro Public Library from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to watch this meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting the Selectmen meeting live on Channel 25 and also on the WCTV YouTube channel. On Thursday, August 3rd, the Wolfeboro Public Library provides Preschool Story Hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is recommended. The Wolfeboro Area's Farmers Market is at the Nick from 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. The Wolfeboro Budget Committee will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Public Library at 6 p.m. On Saturday, August 5th, the Selden Playwrights have a concert at the Wolfeboro Cate Park Band Stand from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy the show. Brought to you by the Friends of the Wolfeboro Bandstand. Okay, let's send it over to the Parks and Recreation Department. Parks and Recreation Director Christine Collins is ready with an update on all things Parks and Rec. We're sending over to you, Christine Collins.
Christine Collins here with Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation, and first off I want to give a shout out to Kristen and Zach. You did a great job broadcasting for the parade, so we just want to give you a shout out. Nice work. I am sitting in the community center on Laner Street, and we are here right now for our coffee couple hours with the seniors from 10 to 12. It's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so feel free to drop in, enjoy coffee, sit around and talk with friends. We have tables, you can set up games if you want. It's just a hangout session, and good news, we do have AC, so we're a little cool in here, which is pretty nice. We just completed our Granite Kid Triathlon. It was our 30th, and happy to say it was a huge success. We had lots of fun. It was really good after COVID. This is probably one of the biggest events we had since COVID. So it was really nice to see that come back. Definitely some things we need to tweak a little bit because we were a couple years out of it, but it was great. I think everyone had a good time, including the staff, so I say that's a success for everyone. We do have openings still in the Granite Man Triathlon, which is August 19th. It's the third Saturday in August, happens every year. So definitely, if you have not registered for that, feel free to do it. I will say this, if you've never done a triathlon before, this is probably the one you want to do, just in the sense that it's really family oriented. A lot of people will take different legs of it, so if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do a triathlon, you could break it up. You could have someone who's a runner, someone who's a biker, and someone who's a swimmer. And it's just, I mean, out of all the events we do, I will say that is probably one of my favorite ones, because It's just a kumbaya fest and everyone's happy to be there, and it's really great, everyone encouraging everyone. So again, if you haven't registered, please feel free to do so. And if it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. You can still be part of it. We're always looking for volunteers to run on the race course, hand out water, just be there for the racers. So seriously, if you can't be an athlete, help support an athlete. So hope to see you there. Reach out to us via email or come to our office at the Pop Wheel and Ice and Art Center, or you can always give us a phone call. Other than that, programs are in full swing right now. We are super busy. I actually am solo in the office today, so I'm out at the senior center. So we're hustling. So if you cannot get a hold of us, just know that that's because we are out and about, because there's so many programs going on, and we are trying to support the staff that are out there. Keep in mind, beach passes are required for Albee and Cary Beach. When I say beach passes, you either can have a beach pass or a Wolfeboro transfer dump sticker will get you in. It does need to be of the current year, so do not do an expired one. Staff are enforcing rules. Please be respectful of them. There's no need to yell at them. They are doing their job. If you have an issue, feel free to stop by the office again or call me and we can chat about it. Other than that, things are pretty happening. We are busy with day camp, tennis, sailing, so there are a lot of staff out there. My maintenance crew has been out and about trying to take care of everything, and after the rain we're dealing with some issues at some of the beaches and trying to clean up, so we are aware of it and we're working as quickly as we can. Other than that, that's all we have for now. Hope to see you soon at one of our programs, or stop by at Pop Wheel and Ice and Art Center and visit us. Thanks, back to you guys.
Thank you, Christine Collins. Library Director Allison Rutley is at the Wolfeboro Public Library with an update. We're sending over to you, Allison Rutley.
Our summer programs continue at the library. Toddler Storytime has begun on Tuesdays from July 25th through August 22nd at 10:30 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. in the Bradley Room. Storytime includes stories, songs, and movement for ages 15 months to 36 months. Using Your Smartphone class again continues on Tuesday, July 25th from 2 to 3:30 p.m. in the Bradley Room. These classes are made possible by the Friends of the Wolfeboro Public Library. Please bring your phone to class. We also have macrame plant holders for tweens and teens on Tuesday, July 25th from 2:30 to 3:30 in the Beaver Room. Make a macrame plant holder using upcycled t-shirts. Take home your completed project with a succulent plant. This is limited to 10 people, so you need to register on the library website. Free coding class begins again for grades 5 through 8 on Wednesday, July 26th from 1 to 2. This is the final 60-minute class instructed by Abby Ross. She's the middle and high school coding teacher. Discover the world of coding in Scratch this summer. Join us and learn to create your own interactive stories, animations, and games using Scratch block-based programming language. This class is great for any level of Scratch coders. A laptop is required, but if you need to borrow one, please let us know and indicate that on your registration. Our summer session preschool story time is also beginning. The first class is Thursday, July 27th from 10:30 to 11:15. Join us every Thursday from July 27th through August 24th at the 10:30 time slot. Finally, our classic movie series continues on Friday, July 28th at 1 to 3 p.m. in the Bradley Room. Join us for this 1962 Western classic regarding a tenderfoot Eastern lawyer who gets credit for shooting the worst outlaw in Shinbone. The library continues to offer a full week of programming. Join us next week to go through the following, or beginning of August. Do you believe it's August already? Back to you, Zach.
Thank you, Allison Rutley. Pastor Justin and Josh Dupre are at Calvary Wolfeboro with a report. We're sending over to you, Pastor Justin and Josh.
Welcome to CW Today. Justin here with Josh, just enjoying the morning outside here at 43 Mill Street. We're here once again, like we are each week, to let you know a little bit about what's going on in and around our church in the days and weeks ahead. So, Josh, what's coming up?
Well, we're looking forward to having our first CW Summer Life of the summer. With all the rain, we've had to postponed some things, but we're hoping that towards the end of the month will be warmer, sunnier. It's already pretty hot with all the moisture in the air, but so we're looking forward to Wednesday, July 26th at 6 p.m. We're going to gather together. We have built a wood fire pizza oven out here, and we're going to, we've already had a test run.
Yeah.
And it was great.
It worked awesome.
So we're looking forward to that. We're going to have hot dogs and hamburgers, and if you can bring a dish, that's great. If you can't, come on down, join us for food, fun, and fellowship.
Yeah, we'll have the cornhole out. We have a few other games. We also encourage anyone who comes to bring some kind of yard game that you have. So, sweet.
And that'll be, again, Wednesday, July 26th at 6 p.m. And then we're looking forward to having our kids' games at the beginning of August.
Yep.
That'll be August 11th and 12th. It's a Friday evening and then all day Saturday. It's a mix of American Ninja Warrior meets Bible Vacation School. And so just a great time for the kids to come out. We have obstacle courses, and it's just a blast. So if you'd like to sign up for that for your children, registration is open, and you can go to wolfeborokidsgames.org and sign up. It's all free, and we'd love to have you. Again, that's August 11th and 12th, and that's pretty much it right now.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff. Well, we are in the Sermon on the Mount, and so I thought we'd share a little bit about that. On Sundays at 10, we gather in the tent behind us, and we're going through Matthew chapters 5 through 7, which is Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. And coming up this next Sunday, we're going to be looking at, in part, what Jesus has to say about marriage. He's talked about the heart of and the source of murder as sinful anger. He's talked about the heart and the source of adultery, which is lust. And now he gets to another part of the law, right, which is divorce and marriage. And he points us back to, in Matthew chapter 5, verse 31, the fact that divorce is just never been God's plan for marriage. And in his day, he says this. It was also said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you, Jesus speaking into the prevalent idea of the day, I say to you, everyone who divorces his wife, except on the ground of sexual immorality, makes her commit adultery, and whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Many people get hung up on the exception, but the exception isn't the point. In fact, if you look at the same statement of Jesus in the Gospel of Mark, in the Gospel of Luke, he doesn't have, that exception isn't there. The point that Jesus is making is that all divorce produces something negative. It all produces a form of adultery, because it is supposed to be, by God's design, one marriage for one life, one partner. That's his design. And of course, Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount is not just pointing to God's design, but he's pointing to where he's taking us. Where, as we follow him, as we enter fully into his kingdom, what that's going to look like. And what that's going to look like more and more is marriage the way God intended marriage to be. In this life, as we follow Christ, marriage improves, divorce rates go down, because that's not God's purpose. Marriage is supposed to be a model, an example of the relationship between Jesus Christ and the church. And that relationship is covenantal. It is permanent. It cannot be broken. And so marriage is supposed to not be broken. Does that mean that there's no forgiveness for adultery? Does that mean if you have had a divorce, you're just in perpetual sin? No, that's not what it means. The whole point of Jesus coming is that his grace would cover all of our brokenness and all of our sin and our anger and our lust, and the fact that we have broken marriages and get divorced. That's That's the whole point of the gospel, is that his love covers all that mess. So that's where we want to leave you, is just like all of it's covered, but marriage is good and it is to be honored, and we as his disciples should be leading the charge in elevating marriage to the place God created it to be. So that's our encouragement today. This is CW Today, a ministry of Calvary Wolfeboro. We're a local church seeking to follow Christ together as a spiritual family, as disciples of Jesus, seeking to elevate God's design for marriage, among other things that God has intended. If you want to join us, you're always welcome. 10 a.m. on Sundays for the summer, right here in the tent. See you next time.
Thank you, Pastor Justin and Josh. Father Cole, Deacon Charlie, and Deacon Chris are at St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church with a report. We're sending over to you, Father Cole, Deacon Charlie, and Deacon Chris.
Well, hi, Zach. Thanks for having us on this week at St. Katherine Drexel. Father Bob Cole, and I'm here with Deacon Charlie and Deacon Chris. So we're very blessed, and we also have Deacon Rick Hilton. So we have 3 deacons, and we're very, very grateful to God for all the clergy that we have here. Really wonderful, wonderful. You did a great job on the parade. Well done, you two. Everybody's talking about it. So I just want to mention that this past week, past Sunday, we had the deluge, and it really hit our parish. 4 of the 8 communities really belted in the state of New Hampshire are in our parish. So beginning in the south of here, Barnstead, that's in our parish, Gilmanton, and then of course Alton itself, and then Wolfeboro, all 4 communities, and we had a lot of damage. On Monday, we had no mass because the road out of Wolfeboro was blocked, and 140 was blocked. And then on Tuesday, I drove all the way into Farmington. It took me 35, 40 minutes to get around here to have mass on Tuesday morning. But we want to thank the Department of Public Vehicles and all of the wonderful work that they have done and are doing, that we were able to get here today for church, and we're grateful for. I know they worked all night, so thank you so much. And let's pray for everybody's safety, and let's pray that this brings us all together as a community. So we do have the parish picnic coming up at the end of August, Sunday the 27th at Camp Bernadette. So Chris, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's what, four Sundays away?
Yeah.
So it'll be good. There's about 13 jobs that we've talked about to have people sign up for. So if you can come, we'd like you to come. If you can come and do something, that'd be even more special. So please come. It's 4 Sundays, 4 Saturdays. Is it Sunday or Saturday?
It's a Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Yes, 4.
Tell them what they can sign up for.
Oh, okay. Yes, we can sign up for mess hall greeter, tetherball and volleyball, first aid, security, waterfront, wall climbing. I think I'll sign up for that.
Wall climbing.
Tennis and basketball, chipping contest, cornhole, face painting, chapel programs, and people to meet with the Dorchester Parish coming up from arrival to departure, and then just general workers. So
Yeah.
that's about 13 different things that we can think of, and then there's other stuff. So.
Yeah, we're really happy that our sister parish in Dorchester, Massachusetts, St. Katherine Drexel, will be joining us. So, and hopefully Father Oscar Pratt. Won't that be wonderful?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I know everybody's looking forward to that.
So we're praying for good weather on Sunday, August the 27th. We need good weather. Yeah. Charlie?
Yeah, I want to talk about a little hidden gem that we have here in our church, Father. Many people probably walk right by it when they come in the church and they don't recognize it. But as you've come in, before you enter the sanctuary area or the congregational area, up on the wall is a list of all kinds of information about our faith, questions about adoration, about the diaconate, about prayers, different ministries that we have. And so take a look at it. If you have questions, and many of us do, about our faith and how it impacts us in different aspects of our life, you will find a pamphlet out here that addresses those questions. For instance, let's say you have a son who's considering becoming a priest. Many parents have concerns. What does that mean? There's a nice pamphlet out here that describes that and talks about all the different aspects of that and how to encourage vocations amongst your family members. So next time you're here, stop on the way in, plenty of time before church starts, and check it out. I bet you're going to find a pamphlet in there that you'd be interested in.
Yeah, okay. So right now, Friday here, the 21st, is the Feast of St. Lawrence, and we're having Eucharistic adoration every Friday, right after Mass until 1 o'clock. So come and pray in the presence of the risen Christ. And join us this weekend, Saturday Mass at 4, preceded by confessions at 3, and then Sunday morning 7, 8:30, and 10:30. You get 3 wonderful opportunities, and we'd love to see you. The door is open. Thanks for having us on. Bless you all.
Thank you, Father Cole and crew, and thank you for tuning in to our weekly program. Remember, there's always something to do in and around Wolfeboro. If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television station at 569-0219. Or you can just send an email to wctv25@gmail.com. We hope to see you out and about, and we're looking forward to seeing you next week. With clear eyes and full hearts, I am Zach Pickle for Wolfeboro Community Television, bringing your community to view.